Hello guys and welcome back to Star Drive with the BlackBox and Combined Arms mods. So I've started the game in the video in the sort of the main menu here just to show that I've upgraded the versions of Combined Arms and BlackBox. So let's load the game up. I wanted to just touch on that because I've sort of been recommended by the developers to upgrade the version because they've fixed a few bugs and made a few improvements. And I left my Star Drive 2 Let's Play a little while ago because the game was being constantly updated, and I didn't want to come across as a hypocrite here. So basically, the difference in the two situations is in Star Drive 2, the developer is still fundamentally changing the engine underneath, whereas with these mods, it's more of a polishing exercise. The mod developers are kind of they're polishing the bonnet of the Ferrari. The changes are quite small. They're sort of quality of life improvements, that sort of stuff, and squishing the odd little bug. Whereas in Star Drive 2, the bonnet is up. The developer's still pulling things out of the engine, putting new bits in, and so there's a big difference between the two processes. So I just wanted to explain the difference between the two, and little changes aren't going to impact my save games or anything like that. So right, let's get back into the gameplay. I've finally got my my Marines recruited on Earth, so let's launch all 4 of those. I'm going to complete the run of those basic bombers, so I can see what the missiles look like. Let's advance the game, though we're going to do it on half speed. The Velfer and the Quarterzine. Great, so that suits me. So I've got my ships. What's this one? Oh, I've accidentally selected a civilian transport ship. Right, you go over here. I don't really need you to be doing anything. I assume he will pick up the automation. I'll just leave him alone, see whether he'll correct my error in selecting him. And let's go up to this polyp world, and for now we'll just move close to the planet. I won't actually click the planet. Our 2 fighters seem to be going after this Octorus one. Well, don't do that for the moment, guys. Come back and keep the planet under blockade. So there's my Marines off there. I've got my main fleet in this system. I say my main fleet. I've got a couple of fighters, and my prototype should be somewhere as well. There, is that him? No, that's our freighter. Where's my prototype? Oh, he's over here. There we go. Okay, so we're improving our agents' training. That's good to give us more protection. I've got my agents just on defense for the moment. Have our Marines arrived? They have indeed. So let's bring them close to the planet, and then we'll land them all and see whether our second wave, twice as strong as the first wave, will succeed in taking the planet. So yeah, begin the invasion. This will actually be quite the logistical feat in reality. There we go. Now we can click on this icon down here and have. Oh gosh, they've upgraded, haven't they? Oh, they've got a military. Oh, I think I'm screwed, guys. I think we need more troops. So can I manually tell them where to go? I suspect so, but I think they're on auto, which is probably fine. Well, I say fine. I think they're going to lose. So I should... Okay. Now, do we design a ship that can bombard the little bastards from space is a question. I'm a bit reluctant to do that, because I want the planet for myself. More troops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this time. Let's cancel these projectors. The AI can work out where to build them another time, I think. Let's drag this office down. We do have some of these bombers built now, and I will also send them to concentrate over here. Okay, we've explored another system. I should have done more exploration early on in the game, I think, by sticking loads of scouts on auto-explore, but you live and learn. So I've clicked a bit too far there. Scroll out, and so we're down to 3 Marines, unfortunately. Oh dear. Yeah, they are taking quite the hammering. And there's 20 military outposts. I need to get those, don't I? Oh, I haven't got any research going on because we've just. Oh, I thought I'd missed a passage of time then when we weren't researching. Great. So dedicated orbital shipbuilding facilities will allow us the streamlining of our production process, and yeah, great. So we can build a platform now. A station. Okay, fine. So I'll have to look into that sort of stuff, and I think I need to learn from the AI here. Excuse me. And we need to get ourselves some planetary defense. Missile defense. Upgrades. It's definitely here somewhere, guys. It's this is my failing. Colony shielding, no. Energy weapons, no. Socio-engineering. There we go. Military outpost down here. So let's get that. I could queue up more technologies. There is a queue there, but I like to choose based on the situation in front of me. I don't. Are 8 Marines going to be enough? Polyp forces. Okay, not loads of them. I do need to design and build corvettes as well. But I think whilst we've got the ability to invade these worlds, we should be trying to do so. So where's this guy going? And by the looks of it, I would say, yeah, he came from another one of my worlds, so that's quite good. That they're not all being produced at Earth now. The AI has distributed the production, so that's handy. How's the fight going? Oh, we've got 1 Marine left. one grizzled veteran. When I say one veteran, it obviously represents probably thousands and thousands of troops. But so they don't have to kill these buildings, because these buildings are sort of civilian ones by the looks of it. Whereas they do have to take on these military buildings, and they're a lot tougher than my Marines. Though he is sort of they are redeploying at least. But yeah, gosh, 17. Okay, guys, that was a little bit of a failure. Well, I say a little bit of a failure, a total failure. But as far as the propaganda ministry is concerned, we're still advancing. We just may need some more troops to fully deal with the administration of the colony and incorporating it into the human empire. That is the story. So yeah, these worlds are doing quite well. Let's have a little look at our empire summary and let's order things into production. I can do that by just clicking up here. So this world is producing small transports. Just double click on it to have a look. So the governor has built all of the buildings currently available to me and is cranking out these small transports. I think I'm going to go with a mixture of we'll dedicate this to building some bombers and fighters, just so it's got a tiny bit of defense. Let's exit out of this. I had this problem before where I couldn't quite, for some reason. There we go. Just that seems a little bit clunky sometimes to get out of, but it's not a big issue. I'm probably just misclicking. So the subspace projectors are kind of filling in the blanks here, which is quite nice. Have the Opterists taken a world within that is annoying, to say the least. Okay, so I do think that maybe I screwed up in my early game, in that I basically didn't. No, then I'm just wondering whether I should be launching troops to keep the. Anyway, hang on. Let me pause. We've researched military outposts. So it provides a barracks, armory, mess, firing range, and other facilities needed to train and equip infantry. Good. So I assume we've already got one on Earth, or maybe you can just as a just because it's my home world, I get the ability to construct them. So let's leave that for a second. In terms of research, I think let's now go with maybe some shielding, class 1 shield, and yeah, I'll leave that for the moment. Class 1 shields, pull-up forces. Let's have a look how many. Oh, quite a few. We're gonna have a bit of a battle there. Hang on, let me just have a look at Earth. And is this a Space Marine? So I'm just wondering whether the best thing to do is to keep kind of a flow of troops landing on this world, so that they don't rebuild, and hope that we can kind of keep the stream of troops, arriving more swiftly than they can defeat them. I just can't see the enemy here. I'm pretty sure there's a load of remnants. I can't see them though. But look, anyway, let's have a look at how this battle plays out. Where's my my prototype? Ooh, you need to get over there. You're isolated, and let's commit these fighters to attacking. So remember, I've got it on half speed. The battle would be more, more whizzy otherwise. But I quite like the slower speed, so I can see what's going on. Now we took care of him very handily. And oh shit, they've got a lot more than I have. There goes another one of them. You better come back over here and help these little fighters. So what are these? These are they look slightly larger. So they've obviously got a very similar design to us, I think. Oh, look at this. Oh, what's he firing? I think he's got something more advanced, some sort of energy weapons. Yeah, damn, he's got something far more sexy. Let me just pause the game, guys, because I've got some things. So, Cirrus 3 has experienced a massive volcanic eruption. The environment has been severely damaged. Well, I don't think we care about that because that's not one of our worlds. A ship has crash landed here. Okay, so we could. Why don't we construct a military outpost? Oh, so that's really cool, isn't it? That there's a battle going on in space, and one of the ships has crash landed on the planet. That's very cool. I like that. Two ships have crash landed by the look of it, and polar troops are land. Oh my god! No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, that's an invasion force, isn't it? That is the kind of force needed. Buggeration. Oh well, let's press on. Actually, before I press on, what are we constructing? We obviously need a lot more ships and better ships. So we've sent Marines up there. Okay, we're building Marines, but perhaps actually zero gravity production would be a better move. Let's get that zero gravity production to speed up the production of the rest of our troops. And let's have a look as to how the rest of that battle is doing. Did I thought I sent ships with rockets? Maybe I've just missed them in the chaos. What have I got here? I've got another one, basic bomber. That's I'm sure he'll make all the difference. Let's throw him into the carnage. Oh yeah, he's got shields as well. What looked like a good, sort of a good showing, I think, has now turned decidedly against us, and we are outgunned and outnumbered. Look at all those ships over there. Oh yeah, and our single fighters are just getting pulled apart. How are you guys do? Low shields. Yes, well, that's how embarrassing, eh? What are these then? These are troops. Gosh, they had more troops than they actually needed by the looks of it. There they are, and their little bloody. Right, so we've finished a military outpost here. So let's recruit some infantry. And they can go explore the crash sites and hopefully mount some form of defense. What's this ship doing? Can you go hunt him down, please? And you guys attack this one. You seem to be very damaged. Go and don't refit. That was entirely my misclick. Go and it's this one down here, is it? Yes, back to the shipyards. What is this? Is he a fighter? Oh well, I did. He died before I could click on him. And that's okay by me. The only good polyp is a dead polyp. So lots more production needed. So where is Ethan or Ethan? Ethan? Oh, it's right. Okay, so it's right down here. That's okay. So we've got the zero gravity thing on Earth now, so hopefully our Marines will speed up in terms of production. Would an outpost on Earth do me any good other than the defense, I wonder, in terms of producing the troops? We're continuing our invasion on this world, but it's not very substantial right now. There's only one Marine available, but he may do it. He may do it. Ooh. Fights going on. He's down to one. Down to one. Come on, Marine. Are there any other military forces? I don't think so. They've got defense, but they haven't got attack. Oh, there we go. He took it down. So is that? Yes, victory, victory, in your face, you plant-based motherfuckers. What should we do? Let's take the wisdom of the comments and put it onto should we go industrial world richness 1 though? That's not very exciting, is it? Let's go research. Good. Right, now we must think about oh, I tell you what, actually, before I hand it over to the governor, prioritize. He's building the governor knows what he's doing. The governor knows. Oh, we recovered 3 production. That's very good. Let's queue up a few more troops as well. I'm not researching because we've just researched. Energy shields, that's good. Now, is there any kind of weapon I wanna? I've already got my missiles. I think. Yeah, let's leave the missiles for the moment. And what about fusion reactor? Just to give our ships a bit more oomph in terms of their power generation. How long will that take us? 30. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll wait for the fusion reactor to be researched, and then we'll try and design ourselves a decent corvette. So we've got all these marines queued up, which on the one hand is good. We'll get another 2 just to give us something. But yeah, let's leave them for the moment. We'll get the Imperial office built, and by then it might be that we've researched the fusion reactor. Let's queue up. Oh, we've got ships queued up, you twat. Basic bombers, more of them, and more of these hopefuls, which you know, they did okay against the polyp fighters. They were just too many. Oh shit! Here we go, boys. Oh damn it all! They're systematic, aren't they? We need to get our little prototype out of here. Let's pull back to Earth and regroup. Let's see whether he manages to escape. Yeah. Shit. Okay, so well, I imagine polyp forces are landed on the planet. We've got a garrison of 2 marines and not much else. If I zoom into this thing, oh yeah, that marine should move. Can you move over to the crash site, or can I click? If I right click, no. If I right click, I come out. Ah, clicked the wrong bloody thing again. Sorry. Oh well, look, guys, we've got to deal with the invasion. So we've got a military outpost here, at least. Here they come, bloody barbarian horde that they are. Well, at least we're resisting this invasion rather than sort of passively letting it happen like last time. But we do need we need a lot more ships, don't we? New ships, better ships. Yeah. Oh dear me! I'm gonna lose that whole sector, which is right in the heart of my empire. What about Ronar 1? I've always been a bit worried about this. It's doing so much on the sort of civilian side, which you know I can understand is important, but you need some defense, guys. What about Ronar 2? Yeah, get a military outpost as well. Yeah, too isolated out here. Is that a... Oh, can we... If he's in our space, can we murder him? Oh, they captured it. Damn. I imagine it's going to be a lot more difficult to take back a whole sector than one planet in a sector. So we're constructing things there. At Earth, how are things going? Okay, getting those Imperial offices built. We've got an outpost built now at Rona 2. Shall we garrison it? How many troops is good? I could let the governor manage defense, couldn't I? Perhaps that's what I should be clicking on all my worlds. Let's increase the garrison. Create a garrison. Okay, so more outposts. We'll just let him tick over on the civilian side, and yeah, we got the outpost built here as well. Not that that is sufficient to withhold the whole polyp swarm when they land. Fine, so we got those offices built on Earth. We're very close to. Let's go with the military outpost first. Very close to researching the better power, so I'm just going to hang on so that when I do design a Corvette, there we go. So we got that. Let's just pause the game for a second. In terms of research, what would be a good thing to do? I want to improve my economy, but I just feel that we're very much on the back foot at the moment. That seems like a bit of a luxury, though. We don't want to fall too far behind. What is xenolinguistics? 10% bonus to diplomatic efforts. Education. Oh, so plus 0.5 production and research per assigned colonist. So let's go with that. See if our governors like that one, because I've got a few worlds trying to produce research. Now let's go into the shipyard and design a Corvette. So I'll just pause the video here because I'm probably going to fanny around for quite a while, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay guys, so I've faffed around a bit with my design. I've got my Corvette with some PD cannons at the front, missile launchers sort of in the body here, and then some rocket launchers on the side as well to try and let it deal with a variety of threats. I've gone with using the electro armor that we installed, and I've installed 3 shields which are primarily sort of focused towards the front to give it that protection. Now, I did notice with this sort of fusion reactor in the middle that a lot of the components on the sides were not powered, and so I put in this electro armor, and then suddenly they became powered. Now, what I don't know is whether that source of power is going to be sufficient for their needs, as in, is it transmitting the power from the reactor plus adding its own little power and then getting it to where it needs to go, or are these modules just powered by the power generated by this armor, in which case it might not be sufficient. Anyway, cockpit, sensors, and then the rest will be filled with ordnance. I've sort of put as much armor as I can at the front. So let's save this design, and we'll call it a strimmer, as in sort of garden strimmer, and see how we get on. Will this turn the tide against the polyp hordes? And let's queue up. Well, loads of them. Let's get rid of these transports. They can be built elsewhere. we'll bring the military outpost down because I think we need to retake the offensive if we possibly can. And yeah, that sort of seems like a good place to end the video. We're on the back foot, things are looking desperate. Hopefully we'll be able to turn it around in the next passage of play. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, do like and subscribe. Your comments are very, very welcome, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much.